Hello YouTube, it's Kamil from Polish Collector. Today we'll be talking about Universal Treasures basketball box. It's 2021 edition. Unfortunately, I recorded the video while I was unpacking it, but because of some technical issues it can't be posted, so I just wanted to give you a review of this box, of this product. In the first place, I have to say it was very expensive. It costed me like 3,600, so very expensive, plus the tax and that is. So wow, quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of money for 162 cards from 86 to 89 Fleer. For plus is that there is a guarantee Michael Jordan rookie card or sticker. So I have all cards that I managed to pull out from this box. I divided into some piles grouped by the year of edition. So we have 86, 87, 88 and 89 and some additional sets of this year, those years. So let's start from the very beginning. What I get? What I get was 10 card Fleer 86. They're in quite good condition, but very off-centered. Some of them have some printing issues like those dots and some stains. Not very sharp edges or corners in some of them, as you can see. I hope you can see in this light. I changed place from the last video because we have better lighting here. You can tell those cards are way off-centered, and it's nothing crazy, to be honest. It was cherry sifting, done Shies, done round field with some printing issues over here. Wayne Rollins also with some dots. Robert Reed, very off-centered, and some issue on the corner right here, not very sharp edge. Paul Pressey, way off-centered. Xavier McDaniel, Phil Hubbard, Mark Eaton, another stain here or some printing dots that shouldn't be there, and Jay Humphries with a dot, as you can see. So, to be honest, those cards are worth nothing. Not much, at least. It's not worth graded. Not in that moment when bulk service is like $22, but you have to pay for the membership for the club of PSA, so it's not worth grading at the moment. The bright side of this box, as I mentioned, was this guarantee card. We didn't get rookie card, but we get a sticker, and it would be cool. It would be very cool if it was in a better shape. Additional sticker from 86 is Magic Johnson, but not very good shape. I will show it to you. I hope you can see it. First of all, the color of the card. It doesn't look white. It looks like it was put somewhere and it was getting yellowish and yellowish, like, you know, from sunlight or from smoke cigarette, I don't know. cigarette smoke or something other. It's not very white. Surface is quite good though. Edge is not very sharp, you can tell it. Corners are great. Maybe not perfect, but very good. But there is one scratch, I can tell. One small scratch over here. Oh, it's over here. Actually, you can't see it. Oh, on the left edge, you can see it right now. It's some issue and it has some scratch going like here. I don't know, you can see it through the glass. Nope, I can't show it to you perfect. It's the best I can do. It's not a very sharp picture. Okay, but it has some issues, so it's definitely not 10, maybe not even 9. The PSA 9 is worth like $300. It might be 8 or even 7 because of this surface issue and this color thing. So I'm not very impressed by that. But it was additional card. The main card, the main course of this box is even worse, I think. In the first look, I thought it would be a 9 because I saw a card like this and it was 9. It's not centered very well, but it's not awful. It's quite good as a 86 here, so it would be okay. But when we look at it closely, we can see some problems. First of all, left top corner have some issue. You can't tell it from, oh, maybe you will see it, but it's something over here. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect, you can tell. On the other hand, other corners are pretty good. Edges are pretty sharp, maybe not perfect. But the main problem was the surface. The surface, I had to clear this card. It was in some dirt. Some dirt was stick to it. Now it looks way better that it came to me in the box. But the main problem is a big scratch on hand of the Mchale. I don't know how you show how you can see it. Two big scratches, and it's probably because of that not 9, maybe not even 8. Oh, now it looks perfect. You can see on the left hand these scratches. So when you buy a box like this, you expect this card to be in pretty good shape, I guess. At least not scratched. And the main card should be in better condition, especially when it's guaranteed. The other cards, I'm gonna complain about it a little bit, but it's a different way. It's a different matter. But this card should be way better, I think. But let's go on to some other cards. So it was year of 1986. Then we have year 1987. I get 33 or 34 cards of this. All of them way off centered with some printing issues like this. And This centering is awful. So these cards are not worth grading. So they're after grading, even if they would be 9, but it's not in the PSA 9 condition, it would be like 30 to 40, 50 bucks, I guess, but not with this centering. Some of them are better, some of them are worse, as you can see. And another thing, when I pay for this box and it says there are 162 cards, I would expect that there are no doubles, but unfortunately there were some. I get 2 Xavier McDaniels. This Kevin Mchale would be great if it would be better centering, but it's not awful. But as you can see, I hope you can see it, he has some stains here, so it's worthless. It will be like altered or something like that, because it looks like someone writes something on it, I don't know. It's not natural, it's not from printing, I can tell. So this card is pretty good centered though, but this printing, these stains are making this card worthless at all. Nate McMillan. There were 2, sorry, I didn't get 2 Xavier McDaniels. I got 2 Nate McMillans. Both in the similar condition. Larry Nance. Not very good centering. Like all of these cards. But it's common. It's common, okay. But I expected a little bit better. The best card from this 87 set was Larry Bird. It's, I would tell, in great condition. No surfer issues, corners are sharp, edges are sharp, but this centering is awful. It would be 9 if it's be more centered to the bottom. Left, right, it's not very bad, not perfect, but it's enough to get 9. But with this top bottom centering, it's not even 8, I think. Or maybe it's an 8, but 8 is, I don't know, 20 bucks or maybe even less. And this is the best card I pulled. Jerome Kersey. Perfect condition, perfect surface, edges and corners, and even centering. But you know what? This card does not cost much, so it's probably not worth to grading it. Additional cards from 1887 was those sticker cards, or those are stickers, I remember good. And this Hakeem Olajuwon, the centering is very good. I can't complain on it. It's awesome, as on 1887 year. But look at this. These dots, these printing issues. 1, 2. I don't know if it would be 9 because of that. And if it's 9, it would be okay. It would be worth to grade it. But 8 or less or lower, it's nothing. Then we have Mark Aguirre. Not very well centered. But centering is not the main problem. With this centering it could be maybe 9. But look at this stain again. Again, some printing issues. And bottom edge, it's not very sharp. It had some edges, or I don't know how to call it. But it's maybe 8. And the last one, Kevin Mchale. Kevin Mchale with very bad centering. It's not worth to be graded. So yeah, that was the 1887. Not very good cards. Not very good condition. So it's nothing crazy. Then we go to the 1988 with another double. Johnny Dawkins was double. And then we have like 55 or something like that of those cards. They're in pretty good condition, except centering, which is not acceptable at all. Look at this. Maybe it's not. Some of them are not so bad, but with this centering, it won't be 10. It will be 9 or maybe even worse. So those cards after grading are worth like $30 max. It's not getting any better. Nothing crazy here. No Jordan, no Pippen. Yeah, we have Dumars, but bad center. Isaiah Thomas with poor centering. Chris Mullin, poor centering. Ralph Sampson. Hakeem Olajuwon. This Hakeem could be something nice. But this centering, and when you look at this closely, you can tell there's something with the corner. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe not even the corner, but some edge problems. There are scratches, like some put a nail on it. So it won't be 10, maybe 9, but this centering is two-way, left to the right, so maybe even 8. And 8 is worth nothing. Then we have cards like that, nothing crazy. Like, okay, JC Green, way off centered, almost cut it from, the card is almost cut. Byron Scott, Kevin Williams, Randy Brown, cancel, the cutting was too high, too low, sorry. Jack Sigma the same, John Bagley, and it's like standard of those cards. The same, Cliff Robinson, it's like it was one series of this card. And look at this, Clyde Drexler, in quite good condition, quite good centering, but it had some stains here. Why? It doesn't look like printing, it looks like a marker or something like that, like a pen. Someone was writing on something and the card was under it, I don't know. The paint goes through paper or something like that. I couldn't remove it, so this card is worthless, it's a trash. Steve Johnson, look at it. Pretty good centering as for this set. Maybe left to the right, not so perfect, but even though you have some scratches and like stain from the pen again. Someone was writing on it or what. Jerome Kersey, which is doubled. Again, Reggie Tuss, Otis Thorpe, Bukowski, Dawkins, Dale McDaniels, Stockton, way off centered, Jeff Malone, Moses Malone. So it looks like that. I have a few more cards from this set, 87, which are the best. The best shape, but probably not worth much. And one card, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, it's a cool card, but way off centered. And Rolando Blackman, I think it's the best centered card from whole 1887 cards from this box. Yeah, so this is it. There are some cool stuff from 1887. I can't lie. I cannot lie to you. We're starting from the top. We had MJ. Woo! I was happy when I saw this. I was so happy when I saw this. This card at PS10, it's worth like 3900s. But look at this. Corners are great. Edges are great. Centering, not so good from left to the right. Top bottom quite good, but this stain. It has some line on it, on the border. Black line, I couldn't remove it. And this white dot. So it makes this card worthless. It will be 6, maybe 7 at max. But this card at 9 is worth like, I don't know, 100, maybe less. It only has value when it's top, when it's 10, but it's not. It's a poor product, poor card. And then we have Dominic Wilkins. Pretty good centering. I cannot lie, I cannot complain, but it has some printing issues. It has some dot here, and dots on the bottom. 1, 2, so 3 dots on the surface. So it makes not worth much. Patrick Ewing. Surface is not a problem, but we have some whitenings on the borders, on the edges. So it will be probably not much, maybe 9, but 9 is not worth much. And John Stockton with poor centering, very poor centering, but condition overall is great. Maybe some whitening over here, but not much. And then we have those stickers, way off centered. Mchale, Kevin Mchale, top to the bottom. Ugh, it's awful. Left to the right, it's acceptable, but not perfect. But top to the left, bottom to the top, it makes it like maybe 8, PSA 8 max. And then we have this Magic Johnson, which is perfect, almost perfect, except the centering top to the bottom. Yeah, not much worth, but I will grade it. Magic will be graded for sure. I'm not pretty sure about Kevin Mchale. I will see it. I probably send to grading also those cards, but maybe in some bulk, and just for curiosity to know how it would be graded. Yeah, what a shame with this Jordan. What a shame. With this sticker and this Jordan in a little bit better condition, this box would be payable. At least I wouldn't lose money. But in these conditions, it's waste of money. I just put it into the trash. Okay, the last sets are from 1989. It's the biggest pile, as you can see. So I could predict it, but those cards are most available on the market, so it should be different. In this box should be more of the 1887, 86, maybe 88, but 89 not so much. But even though, those cards are worthless. Centering is bad, maybe not with all of them, but mostly. And pretty all cards have some red stains on the edges. I'm trying to get a sharp picture. If you can see, if you can look closely, there is a reddish red something on the corner. On every card. Corner, I mean edges. On every card. Maybe if I put the glass where you can see it, some red something. Put some bad centering, red color. Bad centering plus red marks. John Williams with something red on the edges. Dennis Rodman. I love this guy. Awesome card. But with red something. So it would be all probably like altered or something like that with the great Chris Mullin. Red, easy green. Ervin Johnson, cool card, but also with red edges, bad centering. Patrick Ewing, the same. Charles Barkley, the same. Clyde Drexler, the same. John Stockton, the same. It's trash. Those cards are trash. As you can see, all have this red something. And there were doubles. Few doubles. Checklist. John Contact. Look how many doubles it was in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 doubles from 1989. There are so many cards of them, of 1988-89 in this box, and even more because there are doubles. So when you put those cards in this box, at least they should take care of not doubling. This Ervin Johnson would be great. It's a good condition, but it has some other stains over here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, on the border. Those blue, purple dots are not on the card saver, it's on the card. I couldn't remove it, so it's trash. It's all over there. So it's trash. But still I keep it in the sleeve and card saver. And the last part of 1989 set, those All-Star cards. They were great. In the first place, Jordan. Woo! I was so happy. But look at this. Look at this. Way off centering. And it's one of the better centering of those cards. I got 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. 8 of them. And this one is pretty good one. Overall, Jordan is in great condition. Sharp corners, sharp edges. But the centering is awful. Charles Barkley, best center card from 1989 All-Stars. And in good shape also. But with this centering it will be 8, maybe 9 OC, so it's not worth much. Larry Bird, way off-centered. Malone the same. Ewing the same. Olajuwon, Tom Chambers, Chris Mullin, all with bad centering. It's the main problem of those cards. Besides that, they're in pretty good condition, and I would love them. So that's it. That's how it looks with this Universal Treasures basketball product. Let me know what do you think. Let me know what do you think about those cards, this product, this video. Let me know. Put a comment, please. Like it if you want to, and look for another video. Thank you and take care, guys. See you next time.